Hello there, it is Suzanne from Making It in Maine. You can't see me at this moment, but you'll see me a little later in the video. This is the table runner that I was showing you recently when I was talking about needle turn applique. And this video, I just realized that when I take a video and move it into iPhoto, iPhoto chops off the top and bottom of my video. So you're not going to see as much as I intended for you to see at the beginning of the video, but you will be able to see me turning the fabric under, so don't give up. All right. I just re-ironed my freezer paper onto the fabric, and now I am going to pin it on there. And I don't know if I will use these. See my cute little Gustav Klimt tin pop. I have little tiny applique pins in this tin, and I'm not sure if I will use those or just standard pins. So I'm going to set you down for a minute and see what I can do. Well, maybe I will just try it like this. Let me raise you up a bit. All right, I don't know if this will work, but let's try it, shall we? Let's try it. All right, I think that I will use my traditional pins. Let me grab some more of them here. This is a little pin cushion, little folk arty pin cushion I made many years ago. I glued it on top of this this box. I have had thread in there, but I think I emptied it and put my thread elsewhere. So there's my little pin cushion. All right, so I've got to make sure that the paper part of this goes a little below the top of my pineapple. And I think I will call that good and hope for the best. So now I'm just going to pin these, pin the pineapple leaf on. And the smaller pins are better because they don't, your thread is less likely to get tangled up on them. But I'm going to go with this for now. And there we go. I might change that, but let's see how that goes. This is let's see, where's the one? Yeah, this is the one I was working on last, and maybe I will iron that one because that's where peekaboo. That's where my needle and thread is. That might be the easier thing at this point. Let me, since I'm not going to do a great big demonstration here. What's under there? What's under there? Oh yes, that pin. Let's see if I can just chuck that under there. There we go. All right. this point, see the frayed fabric up there? Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do there, but I'm not there yet, so, well, I was there, but I'm not going back there for a bit. So, move those pins out. And iron that down. Now stay, you. Okay, there's several songs popping into my head with stay in the lyrics. Do you think in song lyrics like I do? Why don't you stay? That's a Bob Seger song. Another one popped into my head, but I've already forgotten it. Let's get this a little bit more secure down there. All right, now I'm going to reposition myself so that I can hopefully do a better demonstration than I did yesterday. Be right back. Okay, let's see if this works. So I take my needle and I turn the fabric under, sort of push it under with my needle, turning the fabric under with my needle, hence the term needle turn applique. So you see that? I'd have to go get my glasses. So now I'm poking into the background fabric and catching just a little bit of the top. It's spring and garden seasoning. Oops, I got a little issue. Oops, got a little issue here. What's going on? What's happening here? Something's wrong. Something's wrong here. Yeah, I should only have a single strand there. Gotta solve this problem. I'll be back. All right, I solved the problem. There was a knot in my thread, so I'm pushing my fabric with my needle, turning the fabric with my needle just so it's at the edge of the freezer paper. And then I go in with my needle and catch just the very top edge of what I just turned under. And then I just go along like that. Whoops, the thread just came out of my needle. Oof. The struggle is real here today. The struggle is real. Pull that through. See if I can get it re-threaded. I might need to cut it. Yep, I think I need to cut it. This is like watching paint dry. It might be. It just might be. But, you know, it might be relaxing too, because if I were watching somebody do this, I would find it peaceful and relaxing. All right, here we are again. Turning that fabric under just so that it's to the edge of the paper. And find where I left off. Careful, Suzanne, you don't want the thread to come out of your needle again. Okay, and then we just take tiny little bites into the background fabric and into the top edge of the pineapple leaf. I don't know, does the top of the pineapple have a specific name, a different name? I feel like leaf probably is not correct. I find handwork super relaxing, almost meditative. Yep, very meditative, very peaceful. Probably gets a person's heart rate down, you know, to a nice relaxed state. Gets you into what is called a parasympathetic state, that your nervous system has two branches, basically, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. The sympathetic branch of your nervous system is fight or flight. So if you're in danger in any way, your sympathetic portion of your nervous system kicks in so you can get yourself away from danger. And the parasympathetic is the rest and digest branch of your nervous system, where you're calm and safe, and that's the state that we need to be in when we're eating. And yeah, so we go back and forth between the two. But if you're in a chronic state of chronic state of stress, you're in your sympathetic branch, and that is not good for long-term health. So doing things like this, handcrafts, things with your hands, or getting out in nature, those are chanting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. Those are all things, or meditating if that's your jam. Those are all things that can help get you into the rest and digest, the parasympathetic arm of your nervous system. All right, look, the thread came out, and I'm at the point, and that is a little more difficult to do, and so I'm just going to stop right there for now. But that's what needle turn applique is all about, and I got to get to that wily point too. I do not wear nail polish. Sometimes I have hangnails. It's okay. It is okay. I'm not going to apologize for who I am. I am the real deal, the real human. So there's 1 star, 1 pineapple, 2 star, 2 pineapple, 3 star, 3 pineapple, 4 star, 4 pineapple, 5 star. Oh, it's a 5-star table runner. So that is that for today, until these wily tops on the pineapples are a little tricky, challenging. Let's see. Let me see. Hold on. I'll be right back. This is another needle turn piece. This is one block of many that were supposed to be part of a quilt. And you know me, I have so many things going, and sometimes I lose interest or decide, nah, I don't really want to do that whole thing. So anyway, this was going to be a whole quilt with a big board, a fancy viney sort of border too. And then I just decided, I don't really want to make that whole quilt. That's going to be a whole lot more work than I want to get into. So then I was thinking, I would just like to frame these. But then I thought, oof, frames are so expensive. Well, frames per se aren't so expensive, but if you have something professionally framed, it's expensive. And I thought that I would like to sell these, make them and sell them framed. And then I thought, I think I will just do some quilting on them, put a hanging sleeve, and just hang them like that as little tiny wall hangings. And I started doing some echo quilting, and you can see that that's all little tiny stitches, echo quilting. And I wish I hadn't done it so close together because it's taken forever, but there are little tiny stitches. So there is that, and let me show you some of the others I have done. Let's see, I printed them out so I could keep track of which ones I had done and which I had not. So I'll just show you these first, the printouts. So I have done all of these. I have done all of these. I have done 3 of these. This one, and the pineapple. Hey, I was just showing you my other pineapple thing, my other pineapple applique. And then just one on this side, this one. And let me find this one. Let's see. Yes, it's this one. This one right here is this one. And many of the fabrics that I used in these are reproduction fabrics. So now there, I have them in Ziploc bags just to keep them protected until I do something with them. So I've got to unplug my iron because I can hear it. Okay. I could go in order, but I'm not going to because it doesn't really matter. All right. There's that one. And that one. This one is a bit like a wreath. There's that one. I do like that one. I like the colors in that one. Here's another one. I really like that one too because I love blue and golds together, or blues and yellows. That. Yeah. And there's another one. For some reason that reminds me of an eagle. I don't know why. Maybe these remind me of eagle wings. That one I love. There again, it's sort of the blue and the gold. And those are so cute. Oh, and there's a heart. From my heart to yours. This one is kind of funky. This is an interesting print, don't you think? This one, super interesting. Yep. And this one is kind of interesting. I feel like this could be one of those psychological ink blot tests. What do you think of when you see this? What does this make you think of? The glare's not too bad. Oof, I love this one. This one has a wee bit of embroidery in it. See the little bit of embroidery there? This one's very pretty. This one reminds me of a turkey. Does that remind you of a turkey? Gobble, gobble. And just a few more. There's that one. Now I'm feeling like I do want to still turn this into a quilt. Oh, I don't know. There's is the other one. It's a bit wreath-like too. What does that remind you of? I don't know. What does that remind you of? Reminds me of something on the tip of my brain, but it's not coming. Not coming to the forefront. This one I'm not so crazy about, and I think it's because I don't like that brown sort of stripy fabric right there. Oops, so much glare. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Yep. I like brown in quilts, but I don't know. I do not like that one. If I do decide to do a quilt, I think I would have to redo that block because, well, I don't know why I chose those fabrics. And here is the last one that I have finished. So, big flowers on those. So, what do you think? I think they're great. I thought I had a pineapple. Did I already show you a pineapple? What do you think? Do you think they're pretty? Do you do needle turn applique? Do you do any kind of applique? I am not seeing the pineapple. I'll be embarrassed if I already showed you the pineapple. Why did I put a check mark on there? Very interesting. There's a mystery that needs to be solved. Maybe it got left behind in the drawer that these were in. All right, I'm going to show you one more applique. And the one I'm going to show you next is raw edge applique. Be right back. Here I go again. She's back. Okay, this hangs in my bathroom. So if you ever see this and I'm filming, that means I'm in the bathroom. Call the professionals if I start filming from the bathroom. All right, so this is raw edge applique. So that means that the edges, is that too blurry? Yeah, I'm new to this. So can you see those raw edges? So for this, you don't turn the edges under at all. It's not machine appliqued. You just cut out the pieces and then you just do, it's called a running stitch, I think. You just do a running stitch around the edge to secure them to your fabric. And then I did some hand quilting in there. And this also I did echo quilting. So can you see well enough? Yeah, so that's a little flower that hangs in my bathroom. And I've got this fabric on the back. You can see some of the stitching, can't you? And my hanging sleeves and my little dowel. So yeah. So that is more about needle turn applique and raw edge applique. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you stop by again. I'm Suzanne. I am making it in Maine. I am making it financially. I work full-time. My husband just retired. That helps in terms of me making it in Maine, financially that is. How else am I making it in Maine? I'm making things with my hands. I'm making food. I am making it spiritually by chanting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, which is my Buddhist practice. I practice Nichiren Buddhism with the SGI. How am I making it physically? I eat very healthfully, very conscious about my food choices. Let's see, spiritually, financially, actually making things with my hands, physically. That's all that's coming to mind right now. Anyway, friends, thanks for stopping. Please come again. If you like my channel, please give me a thumbs up. Share if you'd like. Share with somebody that you know who might enjoy my craziness, my yammering on, my handcrafts, cooking. Yeah, like, share, subscribe. That would help me out a lot. That would help my channel grow. Click the notifications button so that you will know when my next video pops. All right, let's see, where is it? Where is it? Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Here it is. From my heart to yours. See you soon.